Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Panthers Advice. Today, man, we're starting off full cam, right? FaceTime, because we finally saw that the Panthers, they look to be for real. Against the Chiefs, we're like, okay, is this a fluke? Is this not a fluke? Against the Bucks, we're like, okay, we're starting to see a little something. And then against the Eagles, who are probably a top 5 team right now, the Panthers had a chance to win that game too. You know, and this is with Brooks getting hurt. This is no Coker, no Clowney. And look what the Panthers did. And you look at our receiving core right now, you got XL who's struggling. We'll talk about him more later this week. I'm not going to spend too much time on him in this video. You got Adam Thielen who's doing his thing. Then you got Moore, who's a pretty good receiver. Imagine adding another piece to that. Whew, this offense would be cooking. But with all that being said, man, the guy we got to talk about is Bryce Young. Let's jump into the film room. So as we jump into the film room, first play we're going to look at, Bryce Young hits Adam Thielen. Look at this. Beautiful route, beautiful throw. And what I love right here is, look at Bryce at the top of the drop. Look at his hips open. How many times last year did we see Bryce roll up to the right, hips weren't open, and he would throw the ball like this? Look at him right here. Look at this throw. Steps onto the throw. Bang. On the money. First 10-10. Big stuff right there. Let's keep it going. Next play, we're going to look at Bryce Young under center. Now, he struggled earlier being under center, but look at him right here. Look at him dumping the ball to David Moore. What a throw. I mean, right in the breadbasket. Under center, a little play action. Run this back real quick. Bang. Fake the hand off to Chuba right there. And look at his hips. They're open again. A little pressure right there. But look where he puts that thing. The touch he has, man, you can't teach that. The touch Bryce Young has on these almost kind of lob-esque throws, you just can't teach it. And I'm not going to lie to you. I think we're lucky to have a quarterback like that. Let's keep it going because it does get better. Right here, doubles formation. Look where we go. Right to Tommy. Tommy does his thing right there. Moore runs a great route. Essentially, route, pick route, depending on if you're on offense or defense. But take a look right here. We're going to pause it right here. Moore takes his guy inside. Safety has to bite all the way around that, or DB. Right, and look at Tremble. Big money right there. Now, a lot of you have said, where was JT, right? Where was Ja'Tavion Sanders? Why didn't he get the ball as much? He was coming back from an injury, and on top of that, he was also used as a decoy, which you're going to see here soon. So, for those of you stressed kind of why didn't he get the ball more, teams know that Ja'Tavion Sanders is that guy. They're going to play him a little bit more than they would play other guys, which means somebody else is going to get open. Remember I said that. Let's keep it going, though. So we're going to jump to the fourth quarter because I felt like in the first half, the offense, they were kind of stagnant, like I said. We're going to go over the interception in a little bit, but the fourth quarter is where you saw the real Bryce. Right here at 3rd and 5, okay? He gets the first down running it. Climbing the pocket as well. Let's run this back real quick. So as we run this thing back, Bryce Young making some adjustments at the line real quick. We're going to pause it at the top of the drop, okay? You know, we know he runs for a first down, but was anything else open? As you can see, Panthers right here essentially running the mesh concept. Bang, bang. You got the running back, I believe, Chuba out of the backfield. Let's take a look real quick just to make sure. Chuba on the wheel route right there. Okay. So essentially the mesh route. Bang, you got the sit route over the top. Nothing's completely open. I mean, he could potentially hit Chuba right there. Potentially. But what does Bryce Young decide to do? 7 to the pocket. Fakes out, I believe, Nakobe Dean right there. And look at him. From the 50, 45, 40-yard line. This is what you want to see from Bryce Young right here. This is exactly what you want to see. Because what this tells me is, look right here. Top of the drop. Okay, he's looking. Doesn't really love anything on 3rd and 5. But he knows he has to make a play. And the fact he's able to climb in the pocket, what does that tell you? What that tells me is he's keeping his eyes down the field. Something Bryce Young struggled with. But here you see it. He sees clean pocket, right? Take a look. Clean pocket right there. I'm going to step up, make a play because I know I'm athletic. And look at that right there, man. Hats off to Bryce Young. Let's keep it going. So if you still aren't a believer of Bryce Young after the couple wins, the Chiefs, the Bucks games as well, I mean, look at this play right here. On 3rd and 11, 3 minutes left, less than 3 minutes left. And look at this play right here to XL. And again, XL, he made this catch. Good stuff right there. We'll get to him more later this week. I don't want to spend too much time on that. I want to look at the good stuff from the Panthers game. XL will have a separate video kind of going over him and what to expect in the next year or so. But this play from Bryce Young, I mean, this speaks volumes. Let's break it down real quick. So the first thing to look right here, top of the drop, Remember, it's 3rd and 11, so we have to get to the first down marker. And as you're going to see, a couple of short routes underneath right here, try and bring somebody up to go over the top on both sides, right? Short route once again over here, try and bring him up. As you're going to see, Bryce Young is waiting. He gets pressured. Once again, you see him climb into the pocket, which is very good, because if he wasn't going to climb into the pocket, most likely he was going to step out of bounds back here. So climbs into the pocket, good stuff right there, looking, goes right, comes back left, keeps running, shakes off a tackle, and then hits XL 30 yards down the field. I mean, I'm speechless. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but that play right there is not easy to make. I mean, I don't know how many quarterbacks make that in the NFL right now. And Bryce Young just did that. I mean, we got to run that one back. Run this one back real quick because you're going to see nobody at the top of the drop was open. Take a look. Nobody. Scrambles right, has to cut back to the left, breaks a tackle right there, and then hits XL. Come on, man. Let's keep it going. The next play we're going to look at was Bryce Young. Once again, climbs into the pocket. The potential here is crazy, okay? And here's why. I mean, this play alone will show you the potential that Bryce Young has if he keeps running like this. And I don't want him to keep running, but just based off the potential, all right? We're going to pause it right here, top of the drop. You know, right away he sees the hole, he takes off. But let's say, hypothetically, there's no hole. We're going to pause it right here. Let's say this linebacker has the hook zone right here, but he's worried about Bryce Young running it. What's going to happen is he's going to start to cheat up, okay? And let's say the DB is kind of giving him inside release as far as the receiver because the linebacker has a hook zone. If the linebacker continues to scoot up, and if that's the case right there with the linebacker scooting up to play Bryce, this will be money 9 times out of 10. And then defenses will have to change how they scheme things based on Bryce Young running. So the potential that this team has is crazy. Let's keep it going. Next play we're going to look at right here, it's 4th and 7, and who does Bryce Young go to? It looks like Adam Thielen on the sail route right there. 4th and 7, Bryce Young is about to get hit too. Run this back real quick. Take a look what happens. Gets pressure from the outside right there. Bang. That defender is right on Bryce Young right there. And look at this throw. Look at this throw. Not the best throw, but Adam Thielen is open. Adam Thielen, once again, hats off to him. I mean, he's had a hell of a season since he's came back. But Bryce Young standing in the pocket. A lot of quarterbacks won't do that. They're going to shy away from the hit. Bryce Young stands in there, takes the hit on 4th down, and delivers a strike right there, man. Good stuff. Let's keep it going, man. So now it's time for the play. And not the good play. The good play was the one where Bryce Young's in the end zone, scrambles, hits XL for 30 yards. This time it's the play, but it's not good. He does hit XL, but unfortunately, XL, man, he doesn't come down with it. This one hurts. This one hurts a lot. And this is why we're going to do a video over him later this week. So I have thoughts on him. I'm not going to say them yet. You know, feel free to give your thoughts on XL in the comments. I'm going to hold back, review everything, all the footage I have, and kind of give my thoughts on a more detailed kind of explanation other than just basing it off this game right here. So with this being said, a couple things to look at. 1, great route by him. A lot of separation right there. 2, look at Sanders right here. Like I said before, Sanders is getting noticed by teams. You know, they can't sign him, right? But he's getting noticed because of his film and how good he is. So with that being said, watch the safety right here. He's watching Sanders, right? And look at XL. XL's going to go over the top. Bryce Young goes over the safety's head. And it should have been 6. It should have been 6. But what this tells me is this team has stupid amounts of potential. It kind of goes back to what I said earlier about, you know, making the safeties or linebackers cheat up when Bryce Young's going to run it. This is the same logic right here. Safety cheats up, bang, we're going over the top. All right? Same thing as before. Linebacker cheats up, bang, we're going over the top on a crosser route, post route, whatever, across the middle. The team has potential, guys. Let's keep it going. And now we're going to jump to the 4th down play, the last play for the Carolina Panthers on offense. Honestly, this play had potential, but the DB and the way Bryce Young kind of threw this ultimately is why it didn't work. And what I mean by that, there's a couple things, all right? So take a look right here. We're going to let it develop, bang, Bryce Young's going to roll out. Now watch Adam Thielen right here. He's got to step on the DB, or does he, right? So watch Thielen and then watch Bryce Young. He's going to almost cheat this thing back inside. And the reason that was a problem, well, there's two reasons. One, Thielen never had a step on the DB. The DB baited Bryce Young into throwing that, okay? Just based off of where they were. Now, could Adam Thielen have had a step on the DB? Yes. And what I mean by that is, if Bryce Young doesn't cheat in, right? Bryce Young cheats in to make it a shorter pass for him to hit Adam Thielen right in the numbers, essentially. If Bryce Young continues to roll more to the outside and kind of leads Adam to the ball, I think there's a chance that ball's complete. Now, you know, who knows? Hindsight's obviously 20/20. But if that's the biggest critique I have of Bryce Young this game, hey, I'm okay with it, right? Let's look at the interception real quick. I'm not mad at this. Single high coverage. I think he puts a little bit too much on this ball for Adam Thielen. You know, I like the matchup right here. Adam Thielen going against the DB. He gets a step on him. And Bryce Young just lets it hang a little bit too high. Safety makes a good play on the ball. So, overall, guys, this team has a stupid amount of potential, right? We talked about the injuries. First-year head coach. First-year play caller. Defense, a lot of injuries. I mean, this team, guys, it has potential. And as of right now, all the draft picks that they picked last year, Shaw Smith-Wade, right? Jatavion Sanders. Brooks, we'll see what happens there. Trevin Wallace. I mean, they're all hitting right now. So, this year's draft, looking to be a potentially top 5, top 7 pick. I'm excited to see what we can do. Let me know your thoughts. So with that being said, that's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. More content coming soon. And once again, thank you guys for all your support. I appreciate you. Have a good night.